Hello and welcome to this guided tutorial for Google Earth Pro for RAPS coordinators. I'm Chris Jansen with KDHE Watershed Management section. By now all of you should have done and gone through some of the tutorials and have garnered at least a basic understanding of Google Earth Pro. I'm sure some of you have a lot more experience than that. Today's lesson will have you visiting one of the BMPs in your watershed and making a simple aerial image with which you will then upload to the KACEE Learn page. So first you'll see my screen. It's a little cluttered. I'm going to come over here to layers and just turn off all the layers I don't need. I like to work with a pretty simple open view, so I'm going to leave nothing but borders off. So just borders on for now. So this project that I'm going to use as an example is an old stream bank stabilization project. You of course can use either use an ag or crop field BMP that's been implemented in your region, whatever you please. So first we're going to navigate to our place, and before we get to that, you'll look down here. If you follow my cursor down here in the lower right hand corner, we're in degrees, minutes, seconds on for our coordinate systems. I work a lot better with decimal degrees, so I'm going to come over here to Tools, Options, and under 3D View, just change to decimal degrees right here. So now I'm going to just enter my coordinates in decimal degrees up here. 37.497175 space negative, because we're in the Western Hemisphere, 95.167037. And if I just hit enter, Google Earth is going to automatically zoom right there for me. And right there you can see all along here, this is an old stream bank stabilization project from years back. Alright, so that's the easiest way to get there. And I recognize not all of you are going to have that information. It's a useful tool if you do have the coordinate systems, but here's another way. So let's just zoom back out to the Kansas level. We'll just zoom back out to the whole state. I'll just click to stop that. I know we're in, this is my watershed here, so I know it's going to be in this general vicinity. Another way you can look it up is by the section township range and scanning around. So I'm going to come over here, and under places, if you follow my cursor here on the left, under places, public land survey, and I have townships clicked on. So you'll see each one of these is a section, is a township and range. Each square is a township and range, and the further you zoom in, the more information you're going to get. So zoom in far enough that it's going to tell you, yeah, so here we have township 24 south, range 12 east. And then, you just follow it around till you have the matching section township range, and you'll find your project. But really, probably the most useful way, the way that we'll all use most regularly, is just by using geographic indicators. So I know that my project is just south of St. Paul, Kansas. So I'll just go up here to the search bar and search for St. Paul, Kansas. Again, Google Earth Pro is just going to automatically zoom in after I hit enter to St. Paul. And then I just want to navigate just to the south, and I see that there is my project. Alright, so I can zoom out, look around. If you don't know what river it's on, it's on the Neosho, in Neosho County. You can just follow the river until you find it. Okay, so when I'm zooming in here, you'll see that there's kind of a tilt that happens. I'll zoom back out, and as I zoom in, there's kind of a tilt. And if you just hit the letter R, it'll reset to just a direct above view. It's a pretty useful tool there to reset you. Alright, next we want to know, I want to know the catchment layer of all the drainage waters coming directly into this actual area that is affecting my project. So I can come over here, again on the left toolbar under my places. I've downloaded, as you should have, the EPA My Waters tool. And over here, if I just click on catchments, it's not turning on every layer, just the catchments layer of EPA My Waters. And I can see this orange outline here is the catchment layer that's actually being affected in this general area that is going into my BMP. So I'm going to scroll and situate it so I can see every border of it. And I'm going to come up here to my top toolbar, and next to your push pin is a polygon, and you'll see it says add polygon. I'll click on that, and to draw your polygon, the first step is you want to go and change your opacity. It'll probably come up automatically at 100%. I like to change mine to 40% so that you can still see through it and see the edges of your catchment to draw your piece. And under measurements, you want to make sure it says acres. Now just leave this properties toolbox open, and then by just clicking along the outline of your catchment, it'll automatically calculate the acreage area for your project that you're looking at here. So just take your time. You can also drag and draw if that works easier than clicking an outline. So again, on curves it might be easier to drag and draw. And we'll just go around the whole catchment here. And you'll see if you look at your prop up here, it's calculating the acreage as you go along. So subtracting and adding with every click you make, which is a lot easier than doing the calculus yourself by hand. Alright, so that's about it. So now we can see we have 754 acres that are included in this area. So I'm going to go ahead and save this polygon as St. Paul Stream Bank. Or if you have a property owner, say it's the Johnson cover crops, whatever your corresponding title for your project is. Click OK. Now that's saved in there, and it'll be saved over here. So anytime I want to change that, I can change the opacity, say 60%, make it a little whiter there. Alright, so we have our 752 acres, right? You can double check that by going to properties, measurements, 754. You want to remember that, and hit OK. And now we're ready to save this as a PDF map, so this aerial imagery as a PDF. So go up here to File, and under File we will go to Print. Now we're not printing it right now, you certainly are welcome to, but this is also how you save it as a PDF. So go to Print, and then you can click on your title box, and I've already filled it out as Stream Bank Project, 754 contributing acres. Under here I can change what's on the legend, so I can add or change anything that's on there. So I'll save that, and then up here next to Print there's the Save PDF, and I'm just going to save it in my documents as St. Paul Stream Bank PDF. I can save that, and then from there it's just saving. May take a minute because it's a pretty large file, and from there you'll be able to navigate to that on the KACEE page when you upload your map PDF. Thanks for watching, and if you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to get into contact with any of us in the Watershed Management group, and I hope this helped you out.